Have you had the problem when you're taking apart your shifter on your floor shift automatic like a 66 and your tip of the cable comes off? Yeah, I'm going to show you how we fix this. Hey everyone, welcome back. Yeah, well, I've had this problem with Red here for actually a couple of years now, and I've just kind of babied it along. The end of the cable just literally just fell out, and I mean, I pinched it in there and tried to keep it together as best I could for a couple of years, but I got to fix it because if that thing pops off when I'm driving or I can't get it into gear, it's going to be a real issue, right? So um, I picked up another shifter last year, I think it was at Carlisle. So I got it disassembled and now I got to get the car apart. This is what I took out of the car, and here's the piece that's left over from that cable. And I've disassembled the full shifter here. I got everything I need. And this is really what I'm looking for, is this piece right here, that cable. So the cable, this is the whole shifter. This kind of goes in through the bottom. Now I don't plan on taking this whole piece out of the car. I'm just going to take this piece out of the car, the cable. As this comes off, you just have to unscrew it from this lug here, which I'm going to try and do. And if I can't, well, we'll see what we can do about taking the whole thing apart, because it shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, so the first thing I do is I got to get the whole console out of the way, and we can get into the shifter mechanism so we can get that cable out. Well, there you have it. Console's out of the way, and this is what the mechanism looks like on the inside. So what I think I'm actually going to do is pull the pin, pull the shift cable off of the lever, pull the pin out, and I'll pull the whole lever out. That probably will be the easiest way to get that cable out of there because it's kind of really goobered up on the end there. I'm not going to get it out easily. So now, some of you folks, you're wondering how your reverse lights work. Well, this is how it works. This tab, you can see, that's what puts it in and out of gear, and it moves a little lever on that switch. So it also, it's your indicator, it locks into place, and when it's right there, reverse lights come on. That's park. So that's where your reverse light switch is for your floor shift automatic. All right, let me get that lever out and we'll get it on the bench. And once you get the shift linkage off and the pins out of the pivot, you're going to have to take this screw out, pull this bracket out, and then your shift lever will slide off. 5/16" wrench, and we'll have it out. Because this pin is kind of attached to the other bracket, welded in place. Now this is how you get it off. This is how you get this out. It comes right out. There we go. Don't lose your nylon bushings. All right, now that I got this out of the car, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it like that. Take this one and just reassemble it and put this one in. That way I don't have to try to monkey with this. So I'm just going to slide this back in. Make sure I don't pop out the bushing on the top. And maybe easier to pop it out and pop it back in. See? And then just like that. So now put that there, spring in, and then we gotta put a cotter pin in. I got an old one here, but I'm just gonna use that to Perfect. Let's peel that over, put the bushings in, and we'll reassemble this. And we're all back together. A little spritz of white lithium grease to lubricate it, and we're good to go. And now, before you put your console back, it'd be a really great time to maybe adjust your reverse light switch and make sure it's engaging properly. Just, obviously put it in reverse. So you're right there. And then you just loosen those two screws, adjust as necessary. Turn your key on, go check your lights, that kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. You know what the drill. I don't got to tell you guys. Now, all that's really left is to put the knob back on and adjust it. Doing this with one hand is not easy. Start it here. There we go. There. All better. Let's check our reverse lights. We're good to go. There. Well, that was an easy one. We got this all fixed up. Now, you can take the whole thing apart, just swap out the shifter cable inside if you need to. You can even take it out of the, actually there's an inner sleeve that it does not come out of. So the whole assembly, the plastic sleeve inside and the cable come out. And you can unscrew it from the lug, the detent that locks it into the gear and hits on the reverse switch. You can take it out of that too. Got to put it in a vise, pliers and whatnot. Take your time. This thing's old. This is kind of how this one end kind of came off. Now, I do have a little spring here. It goes under, let me show you. When you put it together, it goes there, and it gives you a little extra push on your button when it comes out. And the spring that's on the bottom of this seems to do quite well. And if I wanted to put this on, I could. I just didn't put it on because it came with the new one I got, and I just forgot to put it in the car when I reassembled everything. So it'll sit there for now. So it was a quick one for today. We showed you how you get into the automatic shifter, how you get that detent cable out of there, how you swap it out, how you swap out the whole assembly if you needed to, right? You do it right in the car, not a big deal. How you adjust that reverse light switch, pretty simple. So, folks, thank you for watching. Appreciate you coming back, taking a look. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.